Why the hell? Game Boy Advance seems so loud. Hello everyone. It's very loud. And we're starting our second new game of this week, Metroid Zero Mission, a remake of the classic 1987 Metroid game that introduces the world to the titular badass that is Samus Aran. And that's your plot. What you just got. That is your plot. Go to this planet and
I blinked and I missed it.
Literally, that is it. However, I found the game manual. I shall read to you this from the game manual, the prologue.
Okay.
In the year 2003 of the cosmic calendar, whatever the fuck that means, that's not in the manual. Nintendo would never have the F word. Representatives from many different planets of the galaxy established a congress called the Galactic Federation. And an age of prosperity began. This is turned to Star Trek. A successful exchange of cultures and civilization resulted, and thousands of interstellar spaceships shuttled back and forth between planets. Soon, however, space pirates began to attack the spaceships, threatening the galactic peace. The Galactic Police and Galactic Army, they like the word galactic here, struck against the aggression, but the pirates' attacks were powerful, and it was impossible to catch them all in the vast reaches of space. So the Federal Bureau called together powerful bounty hunters to battle the pirates. That's your backstory in the whole world.
That's it?
No, that's the first paragraph. There's several paragraphs of this. It's may take the whole video, depending on what speed I read it at. In the year 20XF, that was done in the old games to never give it a year, to avoid dating science fiction. A terrible incident occurred. The space pirates attacked a deep space research vessel and seized capsules containing samples of an unknown species that had been discovered on planet SR-388. The space pirates' objective was to acquire this life form, known simply as Metroids. These floating organisms were incredibly dangerous, and they could latch onto any other organism and drain its life energy. Furthermore, it was possible to replicate Metroids in vast numbers by exposing them to beta rays. The hypothesis is that the Metroids were responsible for one of the greatest mysteries in the entire galaxy, the extinction of planet SR-388, was generally accepted as fact. If the space pirates were able to breed the Metroids and use these creatures as biological weapons, the destruction of all galactic civilization would be near certain. After a desperate search, the Federation police discovered the space pirates' base of operations on the fortified planet of Zebes. It is pronounced Zebes, not Zebes. They launched a full assault on the planet, but pirate resistance was strong, and the planet could not be taken. All the while, in a room hidden deep within the center of the pirate fortress, preparations for multiplying the Metroids were progressing steadily. As a last resort, the Federation police decided a risky strategy to send a lone space hunter to penetrate the pirate base and destroy the mechanical life form that controlled the fortress and its defenses, the Mother Brain. That is literally a brain in a jar. The space hunter chosen for this mission was Samus Aran. Considered the greatest of all the bounty hunters, Samus has successfully completed numerous missions that others had thought impossible. Despite her accomplishments, spoiler alert, much of Samus' droid entity remained wrapped in a mystery. Alone, Samus Aran successfully landed on the surface of Zebes, which was in fact the planet where Samus was raised as a child. Burying all memories of the planet, Samus agreed to carry out this mission and face the traps of the Mother Brain. But the question remained, could Samus truly complete this task and return peace and order to the galaxy? That is your backstory. So Metroid games play a very certain way. Yes. So yeah, first, Samus Aran's a woman. Spoiler alert from 1987. Samus Aran is a woman in power armor. It makes her more badass than most. So how Metroid games work? Basically, you have a power suit, which is the armor she wears. Throughout the game, I've already collected several, so I haven't been watching the video, I've been reading. You collect power-ups which unlock new ways to go and basically allow you to complete the game. Think of, like, for a game you've actually seen me play, Arkham Asylum. Of how Arkham Asylum worked. Where it's technically you can go anywhere, but you can't because you need certain tools and stuff to get certain places. That's basically what Metroid games do. And so there's a lot of backtracking, going back to areas and new things to unlock new ways. And shooting a lot of shits. So yeah, this is a remake of the original Metroid game on the NES, which if you go back and play the original Metroid game on NES, it's incredibly primitive. This is the way to the final boss. We'll have to unlock these two giant mouths by defeating big monsters. Can I just say I love the soundtrack of Metroid games. They're wonderfully atmospheric when they want to be. And it's one of the few Nintendo franchises that is not really aimed at kids and being cartoony.
I was gonna say, it doesn't feel terribly cartoony.
No, it played a lot more. Well, considering the biggest influence on Metroid was, well, let's think about it, lots of a parasitic alien species, a female main character. Inspiration for Metroid was the Alien franchise.
Yeah.
In fact, you can. The giant statues are Chozo statues. Chozo are an ancient race of bird people who also happened to raise Samus after her parents were killed by space pirates. Samus is technically half human, half Chozo. Her body was infused with Chozo blood, which gives her superhuman abilities and the ability to use the power suit. Because it's Chozo technology. Ow, I landed on that. So yeah, Samus is a woman.
You've said.
Well, what's funny is the original Metroid game back in 1987 never told you that. The original Metroid manual was written with Samus as a man, and the entire game, even the name Samus sounds masculine. So your mind goes, oh, it's a man, and then at the end of the Metroid game...
That leads on to our previous conversation that we were having about how I was saying with a US sound, a US suffix, you generally makes it male.
Yes.
And you usually have to have an A to make it female.
It all comes together, you see. But at the end of the first, she takes her helmet off and it's a woman. And that was an amazing thing back in 1987. Because no one knew. He says like he was there.
I know for a fact, Sean. What's that crawling on you?
Especially given things these days when it comes to female characters.
What's that weird thing crawling on you?
It's an enemy. That's about it. It's just you shoot it. Oh, the weird thing crawling me. They're little bugs that can be used to. You can carry with you and they will eat things, the obstacles in your way. Not important at the moment because we're not at any of the weird shit you're encountering in this game. Oh, you want to know how Samus can roll into a ball? Shut up. She just can. Just that's all you need to know. Would you mess with her? She's meant to be like 6'3" tall.
No.
Except for Other M. But no one mentions Other M because we just don't.
Mentions what?
Other M, it's another Metroid game. The one that basically, until we get a new game, killed the franchise. Because how would you characterize Samus? Here's the thing about Samus, she doesn't get much, she never talks in any of the games, except for Other M.
Well, given that I know virtually nothing about the character, I couldn't really talk about
But the whole point is that Samus never talks. The closest you get in a few games are a few, like, text monologues from her. But she never talks. Now you could argue that doesn't mean that doesn't give her a character, so there's nothing to ruin. Or you could also argue that what she does in the game gives her a character. The way that she takes these missions on alone and succeeds several times. Missiles, I can now find missiles. Don't ask where the missiles come from. So yeah, you see your suit, you'll get these little upgrades and things. That will allow you to go places you couldn't go before, reach things you couldn't get to before. Opening up new areas. Yeah, Metroid games are the epitome of telling the story without directly telling you the story. You know, it's all inferred and... Ah! Giant centipede!
What the hell?
One of the many monsters you'll face. It doesn't actually have a name. If I boss
Jeff.
up. Jeff, yes, Jeff! His name is Jeff! Jeff the giant centipede. Oh, so sorry, it's actually a giant centipede.
Yeah.
I actually got that right. How do you pronounce that? We'll call it the giant centipede. There are lots of boss monsters in this. Ow.
Are you trying to say it's work out how to pronounce his name?
It is D-E-O-R-E-M.
Sorry, D-E-O...
O-R-E-M.
R-A-M.
R-E-M.
Joram?
Yeah, that'll do. That's his name of the monster. Save rooms. These are the way you save the game. I thought I'd point that out. Ah, saved. Yeah, you have to shoot a door to open it. Red doors can only be opened with missiles, blue doors can be opened with lasers, and the other doors we'll get to later. Because they're all color-coded for your convenience. Everything in this game is color-coded for your convenience. Yes, those little bugs will hurt you. Ooh. Anyway. And that's a nice satisfying as they die. I like satisfying as they die. Oh, I hear rumbling. Round 2.
Fight!
Pretty much. So you aim for the eye when it's open. Ow. I can actually aim straight. Do. Shoot the spikes for the purple things are energy pickups. This number in the corner is your energy level. When that reaches 0, you're dead. The other one's a missile count. I'm sure he'll be back. Energy tanks give you extra health. Basically extend your life bar. Ah! Acid! No.
Not nice.
No, it's not nice. It's rather inconvenient, one would say. No, this acid is just inconvenient. I miss having all my power-ups. This is weird to play. Open! I need missiles, damn it! I need missiles. You! Drop missiles for me. Drop the... Fuck you, game. Oh, what's in here? Ah, lots of enemies. None of them are dropping missiles. Oh, thank you, missiles. Oh, it's another save room. Don't need one of you yet. As you can see, the map fills in as you discover things. The map, which will be useful later on for finding your way back around things. Open door. Hey, the map room unlocks the whole map for you by downloading it through your gun.
That's useful.
Yes, they are useful map stations are. So you know where everything is. Well, know where everything is. You have to go find all the collectibles. I missed the power grip. It's... Oh, no power grip, which is annoying because I can't grip on the things. Do it the old-fashioned way. Ow. Makes sense of puzzle. By puzzle, I mean doing that. Hey, power up. Bomb! We have bomb. It's an immortal. You can lay bombs to blow up those little squares with the red circles in them, which denote these blocks can be destroyed by bombs, and only bombs. You also use them to jump up. Whoop! Missile tanks increase how many missiles you can carry. That's self-evident, I think. Ah! Ah! They're eating me alive. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Door will unlock. Or we can leave. So, a lot of backtracking in this game, so find your way through. Ow. Stupid spiky things. Saving myself. So. Well, that was a wonderful start. That's the wrong door. That's the map room. I want this way. Alright, I think. Epic jump in. And now there will always be things hidden everywhere. Huh. And now with bombs, we can now go down here. more of those little... Let's try to hit everything on the way down. Because why not?
Pretty much. Seems to be the case.
Alright. Ah! Giant! Whatever the fuck they're going to be. Open missile door. What are they like these? Ah, now these Chozo, when you activate them, well, Chozo statues, they give you a general hint of where you need to go next. Just in case you don't have to use them, you can just go there yourself. And do like this ha ha music, it's epic. And you also refuel your energy into missiles. And other stuff you'll get later. Oh, there's nothing there. Whoop. Do. So, off we go to... Enemies will respawn! Giant, flying, space, well, space, we're technically not in space. We're just on a freaky...
Sorry, were you turning a little bit into the space core there?
Yeah.
Space.
I don't know what happened there. Just never talk about it again. Just pretend this never happened and just move on with our lives. Bye bye. Bugs! Giant, well, giant, not as big as her head. In terms of bugs, that is giant.
That's still pretty big.
Yeah, but in terms of things, how big things will get, that's quite small. No, you can't get through that wall. You're going. Go away! Go away! God, it's like just shoot a nest. The nicely pulsating nest, just to make it that so much better. Like I said, it's one of the Nintendo franchises that actually has a pair of balls ironically attached to it. What everything else Nintendo does is, Zelda, I don't give a shit about Zelda. You know, it's all very cartoony. Metroid always was a bit more. I won't use the word grown up, but different. Not cartoony. Whatever the opposite of cartoony is. Without saying realistic, because
I was going to say, because it depends on what you want to mean by cartoony, because cartoony I think is more visual representation.
Well, you know, Mario games, and they're all very child-friendly.
Yeah.
Not that Metroid's not going to be, you know, someone getting their fucking head ripped off or anything. But, you know, there is some, you know, squishy monsters, and it's more the atmosphere Metroid games go for. The sense of, you are here alone, and everything on this planet wants you dead in some horrific way. Whereas most... Grim, yeah, you say grim. It's atmosphere. It has an atmosphere, a tangible atmosphere to it. Whereas most Nintendo
Mario
games
had an atmosphere. It was just a child-friendly one.
Damn it! Can't jump high. White women can't jump. Actually, some of the late games you can jump ridiculously far. Ah, more bugs.
You're being mobbed. By a swarm of these things.
It's like being a woman at a convention. Ooh. There is a topical joke. Samus. Probably one of the oldest female characters in games, 1987. That is early, in terms of, okay, video gaming. Round 3! You didn't say fight. Oh, he's turning red. He's getting angry. You shoot the spines, they give you drops. And it's a useful tactic for most of the bosses. Shoot their projectiles and they will often give you stuff to help. How long that thing actually is to go down one end, up the other end, down.
Pretty big, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Oh, he's going away again. I'm sure he'll be back. Oh, she, I wouldn't want to assume a gender on it.
It.
Well, that's... Say it to someone else, they get really offended when you call them it. Well, I don't want to assume a gender on you, so I'm gonna call you it from now on. Doodle-doo. Now we head into the second region of the game, North Air. Cutscene. Well, cutscene. Hey, it has an eyeball! story with no dialogue. Or at least some vague idea of what's... Mother Brain is not happy to see you, put it that way. That damn Samus is back again. This is the first time they've met.
I could tell it wasn't happy.
Yeah. Yeah, eyeball. It has an eyeball on it. Well, it is Mother Brain. Does a brain in a jar have a gender? It's a brain in a jar.
Depends on the...
I don't want to impose a lifestyle choice on it. Or her. Or whatever the fuck it is. But it's called Mother Brain.
Isn't that just generally the kind of... like a mothership?
Well, that's also probably a reference to Mother from Alien.
Ah, yes, of course.
Remember, Aliens.
Yeah.
The series is based on it. And remember, 1987 when this game first came out. Well, the original version. Only the first Alien film was that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you think Aliens when they shot the franchise in the head. Ooh, controversial. I like Aliens. It's just
a different kind of film.
It's just not Alien.
No, because Aliens is an action film.
Yeah. Aliens 3 is where shit goes down the creek with that pal.
I quite like it.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, Resurrection's a weeping pile of shit.
Resurrection's weird.
Yeah, it's just, and then AVP, we were mentioned, Prometheus. Here's hoping Covenant might be good.
Covenant looks good.
Does look more like an Alien film.
But we'll see. I think it's out. Is that today?
That's...
Yeah, it's out now. It's out in cinemas now.
It's like, it actually has a xenomorph. Oh well, we'll see.
We shall see.